Thank you for tuning in to Upland Inside the Game, and this has been a rocky couple days. This has been not good. But down in the descriptions is the promo code. You get 50% more if you sign up with the promo code. You don't have to sign up with it. Just before you make your first purchase, go down there and click that. Get in there. My Discord channel is alive and well. Let's talk about what happened yesterday, because I don't have any inside information, but the one thing you come to this channel for is because I'll be blatantly honest, and I don't really care whose feelings I hurt. This is what it is. Upland wants to ban me from the game, go ahead, okay? If players don't want to be on my Discord because what I say is the truth, I used to have a line that I used to say all the time: there's a funny thing about the truth. It doesn't matter who says it, it's still the truth. And this is still the truth. This is what I think happened. And as much as you are all probably expecting me to come in here and put on some gloves and go to town with the Upland team, I don't necessarily think it's their fault 100%. What happened with LA yesterday. I think that there's a little bit, and I think it's because they put on some baby gloves and played kitty gloves with people and went to the boxing ring with that. Here's the facts, and I believe this is exactly what happened. There's a reason why they start off with a stress test. And that reason they start off with a stress test is because they need to know how many people are flooding into this game so that they can tell how many... if the servers are going to be able to handle the flux of people or not. We've grown by 100,000. I mentioned that, by 100,000 in less than a month, as far as a game and a community. And I've heard from multiple people on, well, I'm not going to do that one paid send. Well, if everybody's doing that one paid send, that's going to create a lot of activity that's going on in the game, and it's going to create a transaction. And they get data based upon that information so that they can make sure that they're ready for this growth of people, and that they can handle the amount of people that are coming into this game and all the movements that are going to be made and all the transactions of purchasing properties that are going to be made. And if you don't want to spend $50 or 50 UPIX, it's not even $50, it's 5 cents, for the love of God. If you're not willing to spend that so that they can get the proper data to be able to open up this game, we're going to get that every single time. What happened in LA is going to happen every single time if you cannot handle being a part of the stress test and spending 50 UPIX to move to a property. Now, how they could fix it is just come out and flat out say, we need the data. I got a better idea to fix it. If you, instead of offering Spark, hey, we'll give you some Spark if you do it. Oh, so I get to go on an auction and only 3 people are going to get it? Yeah, I know what my odds are. Forget it. I'm not going to do it. That is the attitude of 90% of the players in this game. That's it. That's how they think. My phone's blown up today because of that LA stress test. Or the LA Open. That was that beautiful little music you just heard. That doesn't work, Upland. There's where you're going to take responsibility. Okay? Tell them what it is. We need the data. We need you to make a send to an unpaid property so we can get the data so that we can make sure that our servers can handle the flux of people that are coming in. Be honest about it. You really want to be good about it? This is what I recommend Upland do. Every single person that takes the stress test and does an unpaid or a paid send to a property that's not theirs, paid send is going to somebody else's property and paying the visiting fee. Every single person that does it gets to get in a half hour early. Boy, that will really make sure you get the data. But I'm not talking to the Upland team right now. I'm talking to you, the listener. Here's the reason why I'm talking to you, the listener. We need to start being straight with people and let them know. This thing is growing at an unbelievable amount of rate. There is so many new people coming into this. We need to, and they get to come in and be in all hours of the day. To be honest with you, I've only logged in before the LA Open in maybe 5 minutes a day for 4 straight days because I ain't got time. That's not enough data for the team to be able to figure out if there's enough people and the servers can handle it. Because I was in the opening for over an hour and a half. And I didn't get in for an hour afterwards and the servers were still broken. They need this data to make it work, guys. Help you. What was that movie, Jerry Maguire? Help me help you. Upland. I'm going to be Upland right now. The Upland team. Help me help you. On the stress tests, the first 10 minutes, get in there, create a send to a property that isn't yours so that they can have the data to make sure that they can open and have everything run smooth. I'm not going to blame Upland for this one. It is an overwhelming amount of people. Now, I get it if you had to work, because I did too. And I couldn't get on and do the opening, but I was still able to get the stress test. But if what I had to do for work happened on a different day, I couldn't do it either. But if you could do it, and I heard that there was an overwhelming amount of people compared to the stress test because they just didn't take it serious. Well, when you don't take things like that serious, that's what happens. Unfortunately, that's what happens. And the biggest complaint was, oh, I'm not gonna, give somebody 50 UPX just just a chance to win Spark. No, you do it to make sure that what happened on yesterday doesn't happen. That's why you do it. There's this thing in the computer world, in the programming world, in the technology world, and it's called bugs. And you need to be able to see all the bugs before it happens. And if you can't see all the bugs because the data's not there, that's what's going to happen. Anyways, that's my opinion on what happened. I'm not 100% sure, but I can almost guarantee that's what happened. I am so confident that that's what happened. And the reason why is because there was available properties on this stress test. It didn't sell out as fast as it normally does. I know a lot of people that got a lot of stuff. Typically, you can't get anything on a stress test. And the most important thing on that stress test is to be able to do that paid send so that in the first 10 minutes so they can have their data. That's the whole reason for the stress test. Why else would they do it? My name is Blood Spirit. This is Upland Inside the Game.